Wow. It's like too early in the morning and it's 16 degrees already. What's going on? Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, those who are not quite sure. You know the drill. Because if you don't know who you're sure by now, then you need an operation. So it's muggy, isn't it? It's supposed to be, today is supposed to be the hottest day of the year. And I can understand that because there's only one reason why I'm doing this flyer. Thank Fank, it's Hump Day! Hump Day in the UK. Oh yeah, hell yes. And we love to get down on a hump day. We love to get up on a hump day. We love to get down, get up, because of get down, and all of that. We really do. And I'll give you a rundown of what's going down. You might have seen one of the other funky flyers, the Cruisical one, the Cruise FM one. I'm doing a Funk Odyssey one, which links to all of the platforms I'm talking on. And then, of course, the funky flyer on a Friday, which is the Thank Funkiest Friday flyer. So we're midway through the week, we got most of the pain over with. All we need to do now is just concentrate on today, 2 more days, and then thank Funk it's the weekend. So we're going to give you a little bit of that weekend feel by making Hump Day an absolute cracker of a day with your tunage. So tonight, first of all, rewind. Last night, listening to, on Soul City Grooves, listening to the boys, listening to Gary Raven and listening to Andy Richards live from the beach in Antigua. What a git! Ah, dear. I'll tell you what, great shows though. It was 5 o'clock in the afternoon and he's in a rum shop. But I mean, that's the way to do it. Broadcasting from the beach. Lovely. And great shows, boys. Absolutely top draw. Tonight, of course, we've got the lovely Dubsy kick-starting all proceedings off on Hump Day on from 6 o'clock till 8. And he's going to be doing his, now I've got to get his Slam Bam Dunk Funk Day drive time show. The show with the longest, yes, just take my word for it, it's worth it, it's funky, and 9 times out of 10 he'll nick my record box out of Studio 3 and play half my records, but we love him just the same, and he loves laying in the challenge. Right, okay. Sorry, Dubs. Right, okay, so Dubsy will be on from 6 till 8 o'clock. Not on one, but 2 platforms. He will be on Soul City Grooves Radio and on Cruise FM. You may be hearing rumours about Cruise FM, what's going on. And Cruise FM is exploding rather than launching. It's not even launched yet, and there's a huge listener base going to it, reaching back to our old school roots through to today. Now, he will be doing a dual broadcast. Then after me will be Stacey B from 10 till midnight, doing only what Stacey B does. He'll be bringing out his sizzling bangers. Oh yes, the sizzling bangers of Stacey B. And I'd like to thank him first of all as well for, I've basically been driving people mad with a track. And if you've looked around and seen on my Facebook page and stuff like that, about this track that I keep going, yeah, the bass line goes, and I couldn't remember the rest of it, but I promise you, Shola Hammer and The Influence, right? So I might, a little bit later on, I might do a little snippet of Name That Tune, because it wound a lot of people up, but it seemed to get a bit of momentum from people as well. Yes, do one daily, so I might do that. Right, Stacey B will be live and direct on 2 platforms too. He will be broadcasting on Soul City Grooves Radio and on a Cruise FM. Right, Marky P in the middle. I will be doing something different tonight. I'll be doing a bit of R&B, bit of new school and old cool. I'll be running that, and I've got some new tracks from Sapphire to Soul. Also the awesome track from Tom Glide. Bit of Kenny Thomas in there, bit of the Shola Hammer in there as well, and I've got loads of tracks to play. Can't wait to do that. There's a few mashups in there as well that's really good. So I'm looking forward to slamming that down for you tonight between 8 o'clock and 10. The reason why I kept that separate is because that's running on 3 platforms. It will be live on Soul City Grooves Radio, on New Funk Radio in Germany, Europe's largest music station, dance music station, and also it will be on Cruise FM as well. Right, okay, so Thursdays, JJ the DJ, it's House of Soulful Funky Madness, or Soulful Funky Grooves. JJ's, you got to listen, because I tell you what, if you're ever having a bad week, and I always do, if you're ever having a bad week, listen to JJ, or listen to his reruns, listen to Thong Day. JJ kickstarts Thong Day in the right way, making you happy with his legendary Japati, and you must listen to it, it's compulsory. Okay, so... and then, of course, Martin Shaw with the Soul Sessions on 2 platforms. He will be on Cruise FM and Soul City Grooves Radio. And, of course, Oi Oi Savaloy, Scotty Boy from the Shed, will be live and direct on Soul City Grooves Radio and on Cruise FM as well. There is a merger going on gradually, so what we're doing is, you'll see, is gradually the DJs are gradually coming across. So you've got like a dual broadcast and so on. So there is more of that in the pipeline. We're just waiting for the governors to let the listeners know what's going on. It is all good, as in Cruise FM is kind of like becoming the platform, and Soul City Grooves is becoming an event or a session. But it means, of course, that it keeps us together and it keeps the brands flowing as well. Makes one brand stronger. Fridays, of course, we will have the lovely and luscious Dubsy doing his Regulicious and Rhythm show. Now, what's happened is, possibly, there may be a new slot. And the reason why is because Dubsy has moved his new slot to Tuesday from 6 till 8 o'clock. So we'll have to see what happens, whether the Autobot kicks in. Stacey B will be live and direct from 8 till 10 o'clock doing his thing with his Soulicious show on Friday. He'll be broadcasting on Soul City Grooves and Cruise FM. Saturdays, the lovely Isis is back from her break and did an absolutely awesome show last Saturday. I must admit, blown away. Absolutely stunning tunage. David RB and Hugh K will be on between 7 and 10. Now Hugh will be doing his funky 231 between 7 and 8. David RB will be live and direct on the 1s and 2s. The Blender, I said Blender. The Blender, I said Blender, in his high visibility jerkin will be doing his stuff from 8 till late. And that is on 2 platforms. He will be 3 platforms actually. Hugh and David will be on Cruise FM, they will be on Soul City Grooves, they will be on New Funk Radio. So they'll be on 2 platforms. So absolutely awesome. Cannot wait for that. It's going to be absolutely, as they say in the trade, dope. No, do you know what? I'm going to park up there. Let that man park in there because he's getting upset. Sundays, the legend that is, Doc Knott is coming back. I've been told that he will be DJing in his Budgie Smugglers. Yes, people, you heard it. He will be DJing in his Budgie Smugglers, live and direct, on Sunday from the surgery. So, for the all-new Essex Funker show, Doc Knott will be doing his stuff, bringing back some Balearic beats, no doubt, with him, and playing some absolutely stomping funk, as he usually does. So, he will be on live and direct from 7 till 9 o'clock, and then, Dubsy will be rounding it off with his Soulful Sunday. Now, as we said, Dubsy had moved his day to Tuesday, and this is just to accommodate various different things, including he has a number of events and stuff running on Fridays and so on as well. So that's why he's actually done that. But also at the same time, he wants to work it out with 2 stations as well, making sure that can broadcast at the same time. There is some more details coming, and I know it seems to be quite confusing at the moment why there's some people broadcasting on 2, some people broadcasting on 3, some people broadcasting on 1. It's like a 2P of an organisation. You're bringing them across, and what you're doing is you put them in and then letting them broadcast. And what we're doing is it's slotting it in gradually on the big machine that is Cruise FM, which is the underlying infrastructure for, or the future potential infrastructure for Soul City Grooves, and it is working out well. It's so far we've had a fantastic response from you, the listener. I hope you can tune in tonight. I can't wait to play these tunes tonight, including my and then see if it sounds the same. Have a great day, Marky P that one.